How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Today, I've got another anime haul, I guess, collection video. Today, we got Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. One Piece is definitely in my top favorite shows. I want to read the manga, but it's long. It's really long. And I just caught up with the show again because I stopped at the beginning of the last arc, the Punk Island one, and I kind of waited for that to be completely done, and then I decided to watch it again. But it was good. I liked it. At the beginning I wasn't sure if I would like it that much, but I really liked it. I thought Kuma's whole history, and I just thought it was really good, way better than I expected. And I've got the book I'm currently reading, the Bourne Identity. It's pretty banged up. I got it from a thrift store, but I got lucky because they had the first 3 books. And I'm only 154 pages through it, so maybe a third, a fourth, something like that. But anyways, yeah, so the first character I got is him sitting down, so this is what he looks like. So cool. So with this character, he comes with a little chair that you can put him on, and I like when figures have different stances and stuff. That way you can put them in front or behind other characters, and then it's not getting too much in their way. So I thought this was a really cool idea. Of having a chair you could sit with him. Probably won't be able to stay, but he's just kind of like that. Ba-bam. He's got his little straw hat. He's so cool. I love his character design. It's sick. And I love when they put characters in clothing that they're not usually wearing in the show too, when they wear their figures. I don't think he's ever worn a suit and tie in all the 1100 episodes that there are. I might be wrong, but I just thought it was so cool. So cool. Look at that. I want to get one of those little things for you guys. I watch a lot of anime collections and stuff, and everybody has this thing you put the characters on, and it slowly spins them around. That way you could see them better. But maybe one day I'll get one of those. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's the first little Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy. And I brought the book because I don't have any One Piece manga, so I thought we could use this to tap on. How's your day going? Hopefully pretty good. I'm actually loving this book, The Bourne Identity. I picked it up for 2 reasons. One, my buddy told me they're really good books. But 2, because it's one of my favorite movies of all time is The Bourne Identity. So I thought, I can't not try it out, And so far it's really good. Like I said, I'm not that far into it, but it's extremely different from the movie. Obviously, they do that all the time. But it's still really good in its own way, so that made me happy. The next figure we got, figure-ish, is just his head. It's just his head with his mouth open. And Gear 5 Luffy. I don't even know what you call the stuff around his head, smoke, whatever it is. But I thought it was so cool. I don't know what it's supposed to be, if it's supposed to hold something in his mouth or whatever, but I just thought it was awesome. So cool. It's two pieces, so I'm trying not to let it fall apart. I think Gear 5 Luffy is my favorite Luffy. For those that don't know, this character has like stages that he can kind of like upgrade himself into that give him different abilities, so to speak. And his fifth like upgrade level, his fifth gear that he calls it, his whole body goes like white, like that. Like, see how his hair is all white. And it's just it's a really cool idea. I really like what they did with it. And I thought this was just so cool. Like I said, I don't really collect too many of just like the same standing figures. Like I have one here, but if I have one of a specific character, I usually won't get a second, just because they'll be too like close together. Plus, like I said before, I usually only buy stuff when there's a deal, when I get like a good deal on it, unless I get it as a gift or something. So I don't really get too much like choice when it comes to stuff. I kind of just gotta get lucky and find like what I can, you know. The next thing I got is actually not a figure, it's a lamp-ish light thing. So this is what it looks like. Again, it's little Luffy sitting, and there's a little treasure chest next to him, and then the pole sticks out, and then the little lamp here. So my brother got me this a long time ago now. I think he got this for me before I really started collecting figures, or like anime stuff in general. He definitely got me this before I had any of my Luffy figures, so I was really happy to have it. The light isn't very bright, and it dies really quickly, but it's still really cool. Just to like have as a little piece, you know? A little one piece. The show gets so much hate, and I mean, I understand, because it's like 1,100 episodes, but I honestly do think it's one of my favorites, and if you're considering giving it a try, I highly recommend it. I actually never watched the second season of the live action one that I think is out. I'm pretty sure it's out. I watched the first season. I didn't love it. I mean, I don't even think I watched the whole thing, actually. I don't know. It just didn't feel like it brought the world to life as much as I hoped it would. Which, I mean, is kind of impossible because the whole thing is animated, so how are you supposed to bring animation to real life like that, you know? I just like hoped that they would do a little bit of a different job. I think if I wasn't a One Piece fan, I would have really liked it, but since I loved the show so much, it just like didn't match up to that, so, you know. But to each their own, you know, a lot of my friends loved it. And this is my last Luffy figure I got here. This is just him standing. So cool. It's funny, ever since I started writing my own book, every time I look at characters and stuff like this, it makes me think like about the actual like character creation and the style that they were made in, and their clothes and their facial expressions and stuff, which I just never really thought about before. And it's interesting like what you like and how it can be so different but like similar at the same time, if that makes sense. that's weird. My light is from the outside, it's not artificial, so I don't know why it's like blinking like that. This is definitely my cheapest figure out of the 4. I just thought it was so cool, you know, get his like actual outfit that he wears a lot of the time. The base is very simple. It's all like scratched up. I'm not really, that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me. Like, I think because I get most of my stuff like secondhand, I'm not as picky when it comes to scratches and stuff. I mean, obviously I'd like my stuff to be in good condition if possible, but if it's not, like, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't even keep the boxes for any of my stuff, which I know is like a big no-no for a lot of collecting, is like you gotta keep the boxes, but I, 1, don't have the space, and 2, I don't think I'll ever want to sell them, honestly. I mean, I only have a couple figures of different characters that didn't look as good as I hoped they would. I just got them because they were cheap, and I wanted one of their character, but I opened it up and it just didn't look good. But even then, like, it's a part of my collection, and I love them all, so I mean, maybe I'll try to sell it one day, but it's not that big enough of a deal for me to hold on to boxes for that long, just in case I want to sell them one day, you know? And even for moving, like, since they're already a little banged up, sorry, I can do a good job just, like, you know, wrapping them up safely and transporting them that way. So I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, those were my Luffy figures. I was thinking about doing like a One Piece figure video, but I think I have like 15 altogether or something. So I thought it'd be nicer if I just did like different videos for different ones. Maybe I'll do them all in like a longer video if you guys want. Excuse me, sorry. My acid reflux is building up today. Building up, acting up. But yeah, I'm really liking the show. I'm really excited for the next arc. I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, but I think it's gonna be so cool. Man, I love book sounds. I think my next video will just be like a single book sound. We'll see. Maybe just like rambling over top of it or something. Jason Bourne, he has no past, and he may have no future. I'm hoping the second and third books are good as well. I mean, I like the first movie better than the second and third movie, so obviously I don't think they're going to be as good as the first book, but, you know, we'll see what happens. The different books could be better than the different movies, so. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me and my little figures. They're just so cool. I don't know why, man. Making these videos makes me realize like how much I actually like them. when I like talk about them, because I don't really talk about them at all, like in my real life. So it's nice. Thank you for listening if you made it this far. I hope you are doing well and take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time.